That's the applause. The applause sound. Okay, I think we're live. Hey, everybody, Johnny Beane here. Welcome to Exclusively Van Halen. It is Tuesday, August 9th, 2022. It's 8:04 p.m. Eastern, 5:04 Pacific out here in Santa Cruz, California. And really quickly, remind everybody, we're doing a vinyl giveaway tonight. So if you want to type in hashtag or pound sign, whichever you prefer, win in the chat, all one word. And we'll be giving that away to a lucky winner tonight. So let's start it. Here we go.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Exclusively Van Halen on the Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo! See ya!
Hey, everybody. Whoa. Everybody, welcome. Johnny Beane here, Exclusively Van Halen. Why do I look so short?
I think we all know the answer to that.
Wait, who's that? Who is that? You guys, Exclusively Van Halen. This is the weekly Van Halen show right here on Johnny Beane TV. You heard Michael Anthony. I mean, it's the place to be. So hit that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up, and tonight we're giving away a copy of Van Halen 1 on vinyl. So hashtag win in the chat. We'll put you in the running for that. You got to be subscribed to the channel to participate. So very good. And tonight, check this out. Tonight we have Michael. It's Michael Piper, right?
Yes.
Michael Piper. He's got some awesome Van Halen guitars back there we'll talk about. And you guys have been waiting for this guy. He's back after, what, a month and a half, I guess?
Something like that.
You guys. John Beale.
I am back. Good to be back.
Good.
Good to be back, definitely.
Dude, we missed you, man.
I've been teasing Johnny every Saturday night saying, oh, yeah, maybe next week. So Saturdays are hard these days, so I figured I'd try and jump on an earlier show, so that helps. It's good.
Yes.
But I'm glad to be back. Glad to see you guys.
Dude, yeah, we miss you.
Thanks, man.
But we're all very happy for you. And yeah, Michael, John Beale, he just got married. He just got married and moved into a new place.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm in. This is kind of like our spare bedroom right now, so I'm hoping to eventually, do some work in the basement and get something a little more entertaining, a little more present. Got the white wall.
It looks like a prison cell.
I know, right? Forgot to tell you about that. No, it's a work in progress, so we'll get there.
Yeah.
Right on. But hey, everybody. Hey, welcome. And hey, let's do this right. Let's make this a real show. Let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane TV, here on YouTube. We have a channel membership program, and the executive producers, if I can find we've got all kinds of new graphics and stuff, John. You probably haven't seen yet.
I know. I haven't even watched. Really, honestly, I haven't watched too much of the shows. I have been really busy, but it's good to be back.
Yes. And the executive producers tonight are Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, Music Therapy Labs, who's all the way. He's in Hungary tonight. John.
I'm
Actually,
hungry too. Actually,
he-
well, he's in here.
but yeah, Laz, he's actually on an awesome vacation. So
Cool.
we're very excited for him. Majestic PB and J Cat, Mike Neese, False Flag, Sherman Callahan, Thomas Santiago, John Moronic, R. Habs, Michael B, David Allen Wright, and Warlag. Those are the executive producers here on Johnny Beane TV. And if you'd like to become a channel member, just click that join button right below the 10 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, you guys. And let's see, what else do we normally do here? If you'd like to help support the channel, support these shows, any super chats will change the color of my lights. It's a special feature only here on Johnny Beane TV. If you'd like to help support the channel and these shows, there we go. There it is. This is called the Guitar Moir, right behind the GMW 5150 that Michael noticed earlier.
Yes.
Where's the sound? There we go. I'll show that off.
Yeah.
We want to see your guitars. We want to see your guitars, but I'll show this off as well.
Okay. I like it. I
We'll
like
all
your
show our
guitar
guitar.
mark back there. That is freaking cool. Awesome.
The Guitar Moir.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It's magic. It's a magical place. and any super chats will help support the channel and change those lights in real time. What else? We're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, where Facebook Stars is the way you can help support the channel. Look at this, John Beale. We have another cool graphic. If I can find it. There we go.
Nice.
Look at that.
Cool.
We've upped the production the last month and a half.
Yeah.
It's finally happening. And speaking of happening, Facebook, the exclusively Van Halen Facebook group, 62,000 members. Make sure you guys check that place out. We're live there tonight. We're live in the EVH Gear Live group, EVH Gear Live page, the Johnny Beane TV group as well. And let's see, this Friday, come on, smash that subscribe button. You're not gonna miss this. Matt Blackett will be here. You guys might know him from Guitar Player Magazine. He's done a lot of amazing interviews. He actually interviewed Eddie back years ago. And he's with Evertune Bridges. So he's going to be here this Friday, and we're just going to rap. We're just going to talk guitars, talk music, talk Evertune. It'll be a great time. So this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. I believe that's August 12th. Matt will be here.
Cool.
So
My dad's birthday, August 12th. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, John Beale's dad. Right on.
Yeah. Oh, August birthdays. I've got a birthday coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
thank
Michael.
Really happy birthday.
I just had a birthday a couple months ago.
Oh, really? Okay,
I did
cool.
too. Birthdays all around.
Birthdays, everybody.
Yes.
Man. Well, I don't know. Where do we want to? Well, John Beale, man. I mean, we've missed you, man, and we're glad to see you.
Thanks.
And
Happy to be back.
how's the last month and a half been treated?
It's been busy. It's been after the wedding. I mean, there was a lot building up to the wedding, obviously, and kind of some relief after it was. We could start, doing our thing, living our life. And we went to Boston for our honeymoon. Which I mean, I live literally a half hour from Boston. So I mean, we haven't with COVID and everything. We haven't spent any time there. So we went to all the museums. We went to some of the clubs. We went to what else we did? We did a tour on the river, the Charles River. Last week I went to see the stadium tour, which was really cool at Fenway Park. The first time I've been to Fenway Park in probably 30 years, at least 30 years. And so yeah,
Wow.
sold out. I mean, there was there was the section we bought tickets the day of, so the section we were in, there was a few empty seats, but the whole stadium was full. So, I mean, 40, 50,000 people. And it seems like that tour is really successful. I mean, all the pictures I've seen have looked like, and they're the full stadiums, like, Giant Stadium, whatever else. And, but
how far back or how close were you from the?
We were behind like the front of house. They had like a tent over the front of house. So, they had the huge video screens and everything. So, I mean, the seats were great, and it was great that it wasn't full in our section because it was 100 degrees easily. That, I mean, we're in the very tail end of a heat wave here. So, for the last 3 weeks, it's been 90 plus, and with another 50,000 people, it was just insane. But thankfully, our section wasn't too full, and we were comfortable. So, and it was loud as hell. It was so loud. I mean, I feel like an old man saying that, but I've worked in sound production and everything, and that was just, I mean, it was beating you over the head with the bass and everything. I mean, and Motley Crue was their sound wasn't great. Def Leppard sounded great. I mean, they were loud and they sounded really good. We didn't get there early enough to see Poison or Joan Jett, but the Crue it was a good show, and Def Leppard was probably the highlight. I mean, but we had so much fun, and everything else. I moved into our new place and getting everything ready here. So it's been a busy couple of several weeks, and just starting.
Yeah.
I'm working my summer school right now, and I'm gonna have a couple of weeks off in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully I can jump in a couple more times before the end of the summer. So we'll do that.
Right on, man. So you said you were sitting there close to the front of house, I guess.
Not really close. I mean, we were behind front of house, maybe, I don't know, 100 feet or so. I mean, it's a huge stadium. So, I mean, the section was almost on the field. So we were probably 20 feet from the field, and then, 50 feet into the field was front of house. So it was right center stage. And then, you had the big video screens, and it was a great production. I mean, they had all kinds of, pyro and, Motley Crue opened with a giant fog. They fogged the whole stadium with red and white fog. So literally, you couldn't see anything for 5 minutes of the beginning of their show. It was just completely filled with fog. And I'm used to arena shows. I've only seen one other stadium show, and it was impressive. I'll just say that, But yeah,
cool.
lots of fun. So if you get a chance to go out and check that tour, it's worth it, definitely. Just to be with all the other people who like the kind of music that we like, whether it's hair metal or whatever. And I guess I missed that CeCe DeVille did a whole. I guess he played Eruption. He did a tribute to Ed. He did a tribute to Randy Rhoads, I think, and a few different things. I wish I got that.
Wow.
But, so lots of fun. Definitely.
That's cool, man. Well, hey, awesome. More applause. Wait, more applause.
Yeah. I don't have my comic machine, so I'll have to get that for next one.
Right on. Well, hey, Michael, tell us a little bit. Well, let me just say, everybody, I think we're Facebook friends. I noticed we're on Facebook. We basically met through Instagram because I've got my EVH Gear Live Instagram page. And I saw that you had posted. Did you post, or I had posted something maybe a week ago, and I was saying, hey, if you want your stuff featured, tag me, tag me in your posts, and maybe that's what you did. I think you tagged me in one of your posts.
Yeah, I think it was a post on the 5150. I think.
Yeah, and so that's how we met. And so tell everybody a little bit about yourself and
I do auto body for a living, and just just been a fan of music. Mom and dad, they're baby boomers. So we had all the oldies, and then the old dirt country, not the new country crap, but the old, we're talking Alabama, and all the old dirt country stuff. Waylon,
Willie Nelson.
I did listen to some of that until I found Kiss out, you know, and then Van Halen and everybody else, and it just, you know, I just went off on my own there. But
Cool.
still got all the old Kiss albums.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
But
Right
Dad
on.
did body work, and then I just kind of fell right into it. And like I said, you know, I think I was 8th grade in high school. A friend of mine got me into guitar playing, and Mom run me down to a little pawn shop, and there was an old 80s Kramer Striker in there, and she got it for me and played it like that for a while until I figured out really what was going on here, you know, and then had to tear it apart and paint it up red and white, you know, so.
Cool.
There you go, man.
But it had
Right
one of the old
on.
non-fine tuner Floyds on it. I mean, you know, I like get it
Yes.
tuned up and
Oh.
really play what I wanted to learn, and then when I was ready to quit, I just whammy bar, you know, because the tuning was just all over the place after that. So
Non-fine tuner. That's one of the earlier I mean, not necessarily prototype, but one of the first generations, right?
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Probably worth
Yeah,
some money nowadays.
Those came on the Strikers. I had one as
Oh, yeah.
well,
Okay.
a Kramer Striker. They're
Striker, yeah.
imports. Where were those made? Do you remember? Are they Korea or?
Mine was a plywood body. I remember that, but where
Yeah.
they were actually made, I don't remember where. If I even heard. No, wait a minute. There was a tag on it. Was it Japan?
Probably
No,
Japan
Korea.
back then. I don't know.
There's a tag on the neck, and I was just looking at the neck the other day. It was Korea or Japan, one of the two. I do believe, yes.
It was one of the two. Yeah, because I had one. I had one as well.
It's the beak. Mine had the beak headstock.
Yeah.
In the 80s, most of the
Yeah.
imports were Japan, but in Korea is more. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but more recent, I think.
RJ says Korean. Pretty
Oh,
sure.
maybe. Yeah.
I think it might have been
Don't-
made in
Don't
Korea
trust me.
because I think it would have been higher quality. It would have been a little higher quality if it was made in Japan. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been the plywood. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
I had a-
but
I had a couple. I wound up selling one. I think it was a Striker. I can't remember what that was. The one I've still got my first one. It was a 100 ST or 200 ST, and I think I had a 600 ST at one point in time, and it had the Floyd. It was a fine tuner Floyd, but it had the saddles where the strings just strung through it. You didn't have to cut them and lock them. You know.
that's the Floyd
Yeah.
Rose 2.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
it
Floyd
had the
Rose
string
too.
through. Yeah. But,
Yes.
I mean, you just strung. Yeah, and it went out of tune too. you
Those
know,
were
so-
horrible. Those were
Yeah.
terrible. Those things. I had one of those. You'd think they'd be awesome. It's like, oh, I don't
know.
got to do the snip,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
just string it right through. But no, those I had one as well, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, I was young. I seen the fine tuner. I was like, oh God, I gotta have it, you know. And then I get home and then whammy it, and I'm like, well, crap, it ain't no better than that one, you know.
Man, but it looks like you've upgraded. I mean, according to your backdrop there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice collection.
What? Yeah.
Thank
What?
you. Years of collecting.
What do you
Years of
have?
collecting.
What's like? Let's see. Well, let's get right to that one in the middle. That bottom middle one. That one seems pretty special.
Yeah.
That one, the Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Wolfenstein.
That's the name me and a friend of mine
Yeah.
gave it. But it's an actual EVH neck and body, and then it had two hums, and I filled in the neck humbucker and routed it out, and did the whole Frankenstein deal on it. And that was this one here was kind of my first try at like relicking, because to me relicking can go look cool or it can be phony, so. But,
No, that looks good. Really
thank
good.
you. I kind of watered down, like thinned down to like some ebony stain where it was real watery, and I sanded the neck and then just kind of washed it with a stain where it just kind of had it wasn't really dirty. It was just kind of a worn in type maple look, so. And then Pry pickups. I got to plug Sean, but love his pickups.
I got to try some of those, man. I've been hearing
I
about
love
them for years.
Yeah, Pasadena Black, and then the Los Lunas single coil. And I'm telling you, and not just to toot the Pry pickup horn, but this is one of the best sounding single coils I've heard. Honestly, So
it's actually functional.
yeah, this is functional. I put a push pull.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where what the control was. If it was, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and then I put the
kill switch.
Got a picture of Eddie's and tried to place that about where on the horn his was. So
yeah.
And you did the routing for the neck in the middle. That's awesome. That came out real good.
Yeah. Thank you. I built a Frankenstein years ago and then sold it on eBay. I got on an eBay kick of just selling stuff like pedals and stuff I had. It was addicting. I built it and I was like, oh, cool, I got it now. And then I was like, I wonder how much I could get out of this on eBay. So I stuck it on eBay and sold it. But I kind of learned a little bit on that one, But
is that like natural binding? Is that a real binding?
No, it's real. Yeah, this was a bound body.
Looks nice. Wow.
A friend of mine, we built a Bumblebee. I built a basswood body for him, and we did like a faux. I painted it a tan, and then he taped it off and did the black and yellow stripes on it. But and it looks, it's dang close to this. That I picked a good color for it. But no, this one was actual. I think it's got a maple. I think this one had a maple top. Did they ever make these in Japan?
They made flat top specials in Japan.
Okay, well, I think this is a Japan one. I think we tried researching it while I was putting it together, and I think it was a Japan maybe, but it was it was a hardtail. And
okay, wow,
plug those. Yeah, I forgot about that. Just now remember that it was a hardtail.
What color was it originally?
It was black, just solid black with binding.
Solid black with binding, hardtail,
flat top.
That might have been. Wait a minute. Wait. hang on.
Johnny knows the EVH, the Wolfgangs better than I do. I don't.
Okay.
I haven't gotten a Wolfgang yet, but
did it look like this?
There it is.
it had the volume.
Did it look like that?
Yep. Does yours got a locking nut on it? No.
I think he does. No, yeah, it looks like he does.
This is a Japan hardtail in black.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Yeah, because it's got yours has got the locking nut. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's it.
Cool.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Man.
Happen to have the exact one.
Wow, so you did that. You did that to this. Man.
Yeah.
Well, you're an auto body guy, so you know how to do a lot of that stuff. Like
I can either get it done or I can make one heck of a mess of it. One of the two.
Right.
But no, I've built my own bodies for a while now, and I've been kind of building guitars since 2003, I think it was. So I got all the templates and stuff, and I know all the measurements and everything. So I was like I can't have that in a hardtail. It's got to have a Floyd. So I plugged.
And you even filled in the neck pickup route, right? A little bit.
Yeah, and the toggle switch. I filled in the toggle switch and the route on the back for the toggle switch. I filled that in.
Wow, can't even tell at all. Obviously.
Wait a minute. So that was a hardtail. So you did that entire route on the back?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You did all that?
I've got all this. I've got all the Stu Mac routing templates and stuff for all that. Yeah.
John Beale, I think we know where to go, man.
Great.
That thing looks amazing, dude.
Thank you. And I tried to paint it like all in the style of Eddie. We used water-based paint at the shop. We had to switch to because it's VOC compliant crap, and it almost smells like house latex paint. It's kind of stays kind of tacky like house latex paint. Mm-hmm. So I sprayed the black and then sprayed like a light coat of clear over it, taped it off, then sprayed a coat of white and a light coat of clear, taped it off, sprayed the red and light coat of clear so it would sand through easier, But and then I sanded the whole thing with like 1500, and then I was out there in the garage and I was like, I wonder what it looked like if I took some like machine polish by hand, and it just kind of sheened it up a little bit. It's not shiny gloss, but it just kind of sheened it up where it just kind of looked wore, like your arm had just kind of wore it shiny.
Yeah.
So and you could
Yeah.
still
Look at,
feel all the stripes and everything.
Come on,
oh, wow. Alice Martinez says talented artist.
Johnny. You
That
got me?
looks awesome.
Well, thank you.
Toby wants to say hi.
Who's John Beale? Here, John Beale has somebody. Who's that?
Oh,
Toby.
hey.
Who is it?
Toby.
Toby.
What's up?
Toby. Oh no.
He's a great. Oh my God, this is the second love of my life here. Good boy. He just came in to say hi. You going to bed? What are you doing? I guess he's going to hang out for a little bit.
Cool. We got
That's
our
right.
little dog too. She was a little rescue. She's a little bitty dog. We call her Mini Pearl. And she's
Mini
got
Pearl.
yeah, she's got her little spot. She's a little dog. The girlfriend rolled a blanket up, and she's got her little spot in between our pillows and the bed. You know, she's the princess. You know.
Well, I have a cat named Ned who has his own merchandise.
I haven't seen that either. Wow.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Buy now.
I was wondering what that scratching was. I was hearing scratching on the door, and I was, wait, is that on one of you guys? No, and then I figured it was him. So yeah, cool, man.
Wow.
Cool.
Man, Michael, yeah, that guitar, that looks amazing, man. That's
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and so you got a whole paint shop at your place and everything, huh?
Yeah, well, the shop I work at,
We've
got our own. Yeah, we've got 2 paint booths and our own mixing system and everything. So I just go over there on my lunch hour, and as long as I'm in it at 12 o'clock and out at 1, I don't. Everybody's cool. So
yeah, do some your own projects. That's really cool.
Yeah, which I've worked there for I think this year is 31 years. So
Wow.
My dad used to run the shop. My dad run the shop for 15, 16 years before he retired. And the guy that owns the shop is pretty much, he's a family friend. He might as well be my second dad to a certain extent. So he's cool. I work on him. I got me a little bench over to the side of my work area there where I work, and I work on them at lunchtime, either carving or sanding or whatever. And then when I'm ready to paint, I'll run them across the street and try to find an empty paint booth.
That's a fun lunch, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop long enough to eat my sandwich and go back to work.
Working lunch.
Yeah,
worth it.
Like today, I went down and got me some Cokes and come back, and I started piddling with one, and then I checked my phone. It was 12:54. I was like, wait a minute. It was just 12 o'clock. What happened to my hour? Today went fast.
Yeah, those lunch hours really go by fast no matter what you're doing.
Yeah. I like it. And it just feels, this guitar, you know how sometimes you pick one up and it just feels solid. You know what I'm saying? Like just the feeling like everything's connected. It just feels solid. It feels like it would be a $10,000 guitar, if that meant anything. But this guitar here is just one of those that just feels solid. Like everything's just connected, That's the feeling I get when I pick this one up, So
nice.
I like it.
Well, it looks great, man. That's really cool.
You
got the quarter too. You got to have that.
Oh yeah. I had to put the 71 quarter on there. Yeah. And we tried to. A friend of mine was over here and he pulled it up, and we had pretty much life-sized the quarter on his phone. And he had his phone laying right beside it. We had it on a block of wood, trying to drill the holes and find out what size the holes were, and everything in the quarter. And the little nick in it there above the L and the I, I kind of nerded out that night.
Nice.
A little bit, but
Cool.
That's a great segue, because I was about to ask you, Michael, how much of a Van Halen nerd are you? I mean, obviously you got the guitars on your wall there, but how, when did you first get into Van Halen?
84. Jump when Jump come out. I didn't get to see him live till I think it was 91. But yeah, because 84 I was 12. So, but when Jump come out, I've been a fan. That was the whole I jumped on the Van Halen wagon then, been a fan ever since. So
Nice.
So I take it. So you're into all the eras,
oh
everything,
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, all of it.
because
Yeah.
we're that's the same with me. I got into Van Halen 84, 85.
hmm
But the first record I bought was 5150.
Same here, dude. Same,
So
exact same. You know, I
awesome.
watched the
More
video.
applause.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, that was actually when MTV actually played videos. When like TBS or some of those TV stations at night would play videos. And then
Mhm.
they would
Night Flight. Yeah.
Friday night
and get
videos.
and then that's when I was introduced. And then the radio. That's when like this one station around here actually played cool music that wasn't rap back then. And that's that's how I heard. I was like, what in the world is this? Like cool. And then, like I said, but the first album, first one I bought was 5150, and I remember seeing the video for Best of Both Worlds, and I was just an Eddie freak. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, if Eddie's playing, I'm a fan. It's like it doesn't really matter to me who's singing.
There you go.
So
I agree
because
100%.
I mean,
Where
it
have
was
you
years
been all my
before I
life,
really,
Michael?
I mean, it was years before I really actually ever listened back and figured out what all the songs actually said, because I was just worried about what was he playing there? What was he playing there? What in the world was that?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It was
didn't even
always all
dawn on
about
me.
Edward.
Exactly.
It was
And yeah,
always all about Eddie. Yes.
once more people
Exactly.
start realizing that, then there'll be a lot more peace in the Van Halen world.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
No, there's plenty of peace in the Van Halen world, but yeah, it's all about Edward. That's the way I feel too.
Yeah. And that first, that just not thought jumping, but that tribute to Les Paul that went on, was it in the late 80s, early
Like 88,
90s?
I think.
88.
Yeah, the first one where Eddie played, with the 5150 Kramer.
Yep.
I think it was on HBO or Cinemax, and we
Mhm.
didn't have it, but
It's on Cinemax. It was a Cinemax special.
okay, my grandmother had it, so I had Dad call up there and was like, "Hey, ask her if I could come up there and hook the VCR up and record this," So I went up there and made my grandmother and grandfather watch a tribute to Les Paul, so
Yeah.
so I could record it on VCR and then take it home and watch it all the time, So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still got it.
That show was actually officially released on. I had it on VHS.
I have the
release of it.
VHS. Yeah, I wish I don't have it near me, but I do have
Yeah.
the VHS. I wish they'd do a Blu-ray of that or something. It was professionally filmed too. It wasn't just video. It was like a whole production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the copy edition, like the bootleg edition off of it, Cinemax,
But John, maybe there's different camera angles on his version,
Right? Maybe they recut it for the VHS. If he was watching the actual, I don't know. Did they broadcast it live? No.
Was it live?
Filmed. I mean, if it was filmed, it wasn't live. But
I don't think it was.
No,
live.
I don't think no. No.
But that was that was really a great show too. Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was cool. Like it was kind of like, and then Eddie Van Halen, and then after that, it was kind of like, and then Brian Fisher say, "Hey, Eddie Van Halen, come out here!" It's like Eddie Van Halen.
Oh yeah, and they jammed. I mean, that was a great show.
Yeah.
Eddie James.
Yeah.
Until later on, I actually realized, oh, dude, that was David Gilmour, and that was that Stanley Clark guy
Stanley Jordan,
John Hammer.
Yeah.
Stanley Clark's the bass player.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I kind of got in. I was like, oh no way, those guys were there too.
Yeah. Steve Miller was in that. There was actually more people. There were more people that were actually involved in that than what you actually see in that video.
No way.
Richie Sambora was a part of it, but you never see him in that video.
They must have edited it down quite a bit.
They actually did like a rehearsal or something the day before or something. So you see like a photo session with all these guys, including Sambora. Actually, here on YouTube, there's actually like it looked like there was like a dinner or a press conference. Have you seen that, John Beale?
I might have. I don't remember.
Where they're actually talking about what they're going to do, and Eddie's there. Let me find it. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah,
that's cool. So,
that's funny. You said Richie Sambora was there, Because remember the VH1 All Star Jam, with
Yeah.
Eddie and Richie
From
Sambora,
96.
and Sheryl Crow.
Paul
and all them,
Schaefer was, yep.
Yeah, Paul. Yep.
Dude, we grew up watching all the same stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like you were saying, Jump was like your first, the first time you really got exposed to Beane. I think that's the same with me. I mean, I became a fan probably around, I don't know, OU 812, I guess. But they were on my radar. It definitely, there was something about them that, just the Jump video, watch the smile, Ed's smile and everything. Dave's acrobatics, everything got me hooked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Al
it was the whole
John.
persona. Yeah. Like the Panama video, it was just a whole persona because it was like a live performance, how David Lee Roth presented this. It was just the whole persona that it put on, it was just like larger, per se, larger than life. It's like these people ain't real,
Just having too much fun.
Yeah. And then MTV aired the Live Without a Net concert. And then I hooked up the VCR and recorded that, and like every day before I went to every day before I went to school is like, I think I was in high school at that point, like 9th, 10th grade, something like that. I'd sit there and watch Eddie's guitar solo before I left to go to school, every morning. Mom's like, why are you always watching that?
I wore out 2 VHS copies of that, and now I have the DVD.
Yeah, well, when I heard about the DVD out, I had to get that too. So
yeah,
love that concert, love it.
John Beale even has the what do you call it? Not Blu-ray.
Oh, the Laserdisc. Yeah,
he even has it on Laserdisc.
No way.
Yeah. So you can find that. You can find it. I think I paid maybe $20 for it on eBay, but it's just another one to have. I never watched. I had a Laserdisc player for a little while, but I never. By the time I got the Live Without a Net Laserdisc, I didn't have the Laserdisc player anymore. So it's like to have an album cover, an album size copy of it is cool.
Yeah, but you've never played it?
Not the Laserdisc, no.
Because I wonder if there's any bonus Easter egg.
It would be on YouTube, I'm sure, if there was. I mean,
you think?
I don't think it's
because sometimes the reason people got the laser discs was because they had either like the movie trailer on them or some sort of bonus something.
I'm pretty sure the DVD is just a direct rip of the laser disc,
and there's no bonus from the DVD. Like if you get the DVD, it's the same thing.
There is the Easter egg. Remember the Easter egg we found, Johnny? If you could call it an Easter egg, it was more of a mistake, but it somewhere buried in all the code of the DVD, there's a short clip of who was the band? Guster. You ever hear the band Guster? They're from the East Coast, from up in my area, like Boston.
It's from the 90s or something. It's like, is it silent?
It's silent, like 2-minute clip of a guy riding his bike through Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam, yeah.
And it turns out, in fact, Johnny and I both got flagged for the because we played it on the show at one point, and we both got flagged for.
We showed it, and that's how we figured out what it was, because YouTube came back with, "Hey, you can't play that. That's copyright."
Right.
And we're like, "Whoa!" So we figured out what it was, and
for a couple of years, we're like, "What is it? What could it be?" It's just some mystery. But
see, that's how nerdy we are, Michael. We really nerd out.
But even though it may not have been intended, it did have a Van Halen connection with Amsterdam. So I just said it was an Easter egg.
I might have to get that DVD out and watch it again.
Well, I don't.
You don't see it. You never see it. You actually have to put it in your computer, and you have to actually search through the DVD through the files.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's how he found it.
Oh.
It's buried in the files of the DVD.
It's on my. I'll send it to you. I don't know if you can. I think you can still watch it. I'll send it to you on my because I do have the. It got flagged. It didn't get taken down from my account. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll send it to Johnny, and Johnny can send it to you, or whichever way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's interesting.
Well, that's like weird. Yeah, that's
some deep nerd stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we love, though. That's the best stuff.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's say hello. Let's say hello. We got 50 people sitting here. Aljon Go is here.
Hello.
Hey, man. I love those Easter eggs. Yeah. That's awesome stuff. We got Eddie Jones. We got guitar addiction for life. John Beale. We've got a lot of new people here these days, man.
Cool.
There's a lot of new names in the chat. It's awesome to see
that.
everybody. We got Holly Lewis. We got Robot Master Switch. We got Norm Hotchkiss. And by the way, everybody, if you notice what they're doing, they're putting #win in the chat. What we're doing is we're giving away a Van Halen 1 album on vinyl. We're giving that away tonight. So
Johnny,
sign.
Can I put the link in the chat?
Sure, go ahead.
We'll see.
Go ahead. So anyway, we're giving this away tonight. We've got 14 entries. We got 51 people watching. If you'd like to win this tonight, we'll do a drawing at the end of the show. So if you'd like to win this, and this is actually from '78. This isn't like a newer version of it. It's an actual.
Oh yeah, original pressing.
Yeah, original pressing, and Michael. Yeah, I was a huge Van Halen collector. Back in the late 80s, all through the 90s. And well, I mean, I still am, but I used to have just a massive collection of memorabilia, albums. I mean, everything. That's why, we can talk about a lot of this stuff because we, know about a lot of it. But anyway, I still have a huge collection of albums, and I'm giving them away as prizes on these shows.
Sweet.
So that's what that is.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's like whenever I hate saying this, but when Eddie passed, I was going through. I've got like Guitar for the Practicing Musician, Guitar World, and other guitar school magazines from 80s up till I just quit buying them. And it was like it's somewhere through the 90s somewhere. I've got like totes and totes out in the building. And I went out there one night. It was like a therapeutic session. I went out there and I started pulling all the magazines out that had Eddie in them. I was like, okay, these are all going in this tote. That's their pile. This is sacred right here. And I finally got all the tab books. So a friend of mine hooked me up with the last one I didn't have, the best of. I didn't even know they had a tab book for the Van Halen best of, but I finally, that was the last one that I needed. So I got all the magazines together. I've got all the tab books together that, it's Van Halen related. So
nice.
Love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I had a few books.
Yeah.
There is one thing I regret though. I'm telling you, back when Eddie was with Ernie Ball, I decided one day I got home from work and I was like, I'm going to get one of them. I'm going to get one of them Ernie Balls. And there was a music center like an hour and a half from, I live in a little small, we live in like nowhere, Kentucky. You got to drive 20 minutes to an hour to an hour and a half to anything. But there was a music center I found. I got one of those vintage guitar magazines and just started searching through ads and found a Guitar Emporium up in Louisville. And they sold Ernie Ball, and I called the guy and and he's like, "Well, we don't have any in stock, but I can, order you one." And then I was like, "Okay." He said, "We've got a tobacco burst coming in." I'm like, "Okay, well, go ahead and put me down on it." Okay. And then I was piddling around down back up and Dad, and I got to thinking, I was like, I just don't at the time, I just don't know if I can live with a tobacco burst. I don't know. I kind of like colors, So I called him back. I was like, "Can I change that to like a purple one?" Because I'd seen Eddie with a purple one. He's like, "Yeah." He said, "We can do that." He said, "They're going to call it something different." I wasn't catching what he said, and that was right when Eddie pulled from Ernie Ball to Peavey, So I got one of the first Axis models, Whenever I went and pick it up, I was like, the toggle switch is in a weird spot. like, well, what's, okay, cool,
Oh, so you didn't know?
No,
like when they ordered you the guitar, it showed up and it said Axis on it instead of there was no signature.
Oh,
it had to have been one of the first ones right after Eddie pulled from.
Wow. Was it serial number 01? That'd be worth something if it was.
I wish I still had it. I wound up selling it too.
Weren't those early Axis built from the leftover parts of the the Eddie? I mean,
I'm sure they were.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the
neck
bodies.
drill, I mean, yeah. Other than just a different switch location, I mean,
Right.
everything else was pretty much the same, the best I could tell. So
The back of the
But like I said,
body of the axis, they have a contour on them, a belly cut, whereas the Eddies don't. The Eddies
Right.
are totally
Okay.
flat in the back.
Oh, okay.
So that's a difference.
Okay.
Cool.
But I did buy one of them I think that's a 96. Was 96 the first year of those? The Wolfgang?
The Peaveys?
I
Yeah.
think so. I think they officially came
Yeah.
out in 96 because Eddie was playing them during the Balance Tour in 95. That's when we first started playing those. That's why if you watch the pay-per-view, did you have to go out to the store to get the box of the pay-per-view too? The Balance pay-per-view? Did you ever see that?
No.
You didn't see that
What
one?
now?
Pay-per-view. That was the Toronto one?
There was a Toronto 95 Balance pay-per-view, and you had to go, and I had to go. This is in 95. I had to walk down to the Cablevision, rent, some sort of box,
Oh, okay.
and then put a VCR in and record this live. Well, the show wasn't live, but it was a pay-per-view.
I remember
And
I bought the pay-per-view, yeah.
I had the box
way.
over the weekend. So I was able to watch the show like 3 times. The second time, it might have been like a Saturday night or something.
Mm-hmm.
When they had the live viewing of the show, they simulcast the audio on the radio live from 5150. And Eddie and Alex were actually listening to the show at the same time.
No way.
So they actually would there'd be commentary like in between songs. They would talk, and I have that on cassette. I'm gonna have to digitize that.
Yeah, definitely.
And
that's really cool. I don't remember that. I remember I did order the pay-per-view, but
yeah. So anyway, as far as this pay-per-view, if you watch that, you'll notice Eddie is playing a Music Man guitar, but it has the logo taped off.
No.
There's a black piece of tape covering the logo, and but he also comes out and plays like a Peavey every now and then. But his main guitar was a Music Man still.
Yeah.
But the Peaveys he was road testing the Peaveys. That's my whole point of this. He was road testing the Peaveys, and there happens to be a pay-per-view of that.
Well, cool.
You got to rewatch that show. That was a great show. Yeah.
I remember.
Toronto,
what was it? The Not Enough video, and then when they were live on David Letterman playing that song.
Yeah.
That was my first. That was my first introduction to the Peavey. I was like, "What in the world is that?" Seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, well, cool.
Yeah, man. Those are great guitars. Like I was telling you before we started, I had a 99 Peavey Wolfgang. That was like my main like studio guitar. I do a lot of recording like over the internet. Like I do sessions. I do, people will send me backing tracks and I'll do the solo over it and stuff like that. But I used a 99 Peavey Wolfgang for a lot of that.
Cool.
For a lot of years, and that was a great guitar.
What are your? Can you show us your Peaveys, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one, I bought this one brand new, and I changed the knobs out.
Oh yeah.
But I do have the original in the case with it. But I mean, I've still got all the case candy, the little fretboard protector for it. That comes, the little clear fretboard protector.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
yeah.
Those are worth money now, just for that.
Oh, really?
Right.
Well, the straps, the PV EVH, they're not in those cases. I've got them in another guitar case. I've got 2 of the leather straps that he come out with during that period too. I've got a couple.
Dude, those are going for like a lot of money these days.
Yeah.
Those straps.
But
I could never find them.
Well, I bought one as soon as I found it, and then I happened to be down Nashville in a music center, and I was like, "Well, there's another one," so I bought it. I mean, they were like $30 or $40 at that point in time. Brand new. They wasn't that bad, So,
man, I worked for a music store back in the 90s, and in the mid 90s, we had a connection with Ernie Ball, and I used to order the Ernie Ball leather straps. You know, the ones
mm-hmm.
like the ones we first saw Eddie using back then. I used to get those $15 a piece.
No way.
Yeah, I had 4 of them at one point. I sold 2 of them years ago because they were too long. I had 2 of the shorter ones, 2 of the longer ones. I still use the shorter ones because I'm only 3'4". I don't know if you know that, but
dude, we need to hook up sometime because I mean I think we're about the same height. Because I'm telling you, those EVH, these leather straps I was talking about, best I remember, they wouldn't shorten down enough for me, and I wound up having to like pull it through and like drill another hole. Like it had some kind of like little rivet that was actually like screwed type deal, and then take it out and drill another hole to shorten it up a little bit more. Maybe it was because I was too skinny at the time. I don't know.
Which one was it? The Peavey or the Music Man strap?
The Peavey leather strap.
Peavey.
I think I remember you saying that, Johnny, that you had to adjust the strap or you had to get a different, or was that the Music Man ones?
The Music Man. The Music Man. Here, let me watch this. I'll show you the Music Man one.
Okay.
Visual aids. Look at all those straps, man.
Yes. I wish I had that Peavey's. I wish I knew exactly where it was.
All right. Here's. I'm just gonna stand.
Johnny is strapped right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand the rest of the show. There we go. We got 66 watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Awesome. #win in the chat tonight if you would like to enter to win a Van Halen 1 on vinyl. So this is the original Ernie Wall.
Okay.
Dude, I used to get these for $15 back in the day, and if I would have known, I would have just hoarded and ordered just like 100 of them. You know, you can't find these days. Nobody. This is the original. These are the ones we first saw Eddie using. You know, they're same side. You can only adjust one side.
Yeah.
So
those are like the Peaveys. They just didn't have that one little swivel thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
These only came in black, but there was a shorter one that had the blue logo. We saw Eddie using one with the gold logo. He had special ones, but they also had ones with the red logo. Those were longer. And those I ended up selling off to somebody, 20 years ago because I couldn't use them. They were just too long. So there were these, and then the ones you're talking about, there were the Peavey ones. They came in black. They came in brown, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
And then nowadays, these are the ones that are available. The EVH. Oh, it's backwards. So these are the ones that are available these days. Yeah. And both sides are adjustable.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So yeah.
Do they come with the clasp? Do they come like that, or did you put those clasps?
I put these on. I put these on. Okay. EVH actually sells them now. They actually sell their own. Yeah, you just loosen it. And you just throw them on, and then you get the eyelets.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah.
So
but
it's good
like
stuff.
Like I said, I got that one brand new, and like we mentioned earlier, I didn't realize till later on about the whole patent pending.
Deal, yours have the ivory pegs.
No, they're tan. They're like tan.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They're the dude. Yeah, that's an early.
What's the serial number? Is it on there, or you have to?
Is there even a serial number on that one?
Probably got to take the neck off.
Yeah, no, it's on there.
No, the serial number. Let me think. Wow, yours has a sticker on the back too. Is that the like the trash can? Oh, the C. Yeah. Okay, not trash can. Like what do you call it?
Yeah, whatever that crap is.
Shower tune.
It's like a recycling.
That's what it came with the shower tune.
Oh, the serial number is right there. Yeah. It's in the middle.
Yeah, it's stamped in.
It's
stamped in it. Yeah.
Can you read that?
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of zeros.
003305.
3305.
So what's it start with? So
Yeah.
can we figure out what year it was? Was it, you said 99?
No, 96 is when I got it.
96. Okay. So
Oh my gosh.
that's an early one. Yeah.
That's like the same one that Edward actually gave to Jason Becker.
No
Do you know who
way.
Jason Becker is?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I
Guitarist.
remember seeing him with it. Yeah,
He's a good friend. He's a good buddy of mine. I've actually played the one that Eddie gave him. Eddie signed one. I think he actually gave Jason 2 of them, and then one of them he signed. And there's actually video that they just released of Eddie jamming out at Jason's house, and then he signs the guitar. It's that same guitar. It's that you have the same one,
like this one.
Wow.
Like I said, I do have the original knobs are in the case, but I had to change them out. But it's all factory other than that. And I'm telling you, like we was talking earlier, I bought a gold top one. It was the arch top. I had a gold top one, and I wound up selling it regretfully because this one sounded better. But I'm telling you, I may be wrong, but I think I pulled the control cavity cover off of this one and the gold one. And the gold one, I think, might have been in 98 or a little bit later. But I swear these pickups were 2-wire. And the gold top one had 4-wire conductor pickups because it sounded different. So I don't know. I may be totally wrong on that one. But I swear, like I said, it was back in the late 90s when I did it. But I pulled this control cavity cover off. And I could have swore these were 2. And the gold one I had 4 conductor wires. I was like, well, that's why it sounds different. You know,
What would that be for coil splitting or?
Yeah. I assume, or just,
The majority of them are 4-wire.
That's what I thought,
But if
I could have swore, I may be wrong, but I could have swore this one had 2, they were 2-wire. I don't know, but.
Wow.
What kind of pickups did they ship with? Do you know, Johnny? What were they? Just Peavey?
They're custom Edward Van Halen Peavey pickups.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And Ed never coil split, so Edward might have.
No,
he might have used. He might have used just the 2 lead pickups at some point. Who knows?
I think Peavey's the one that talked him into actually putting a tone.
That's getting deep.
He just wanted to do a volume.
Right.
I'm almost positive that I pulled that cover off, and this one had 2-wire.
Well, do you have a screwdriver?
Shit. Here, hold on.
Here we go. Exclusive. Anybody in the chat? Do you know if it was if the early Peaveys may have had 2 leads or 4? The answer is 4 screws away.
That's right, the axe.
Oh, I know, dude. I could go holler at my son real quick and get a screwdriver down here. I'm telling you.
Wow.
You don't have to.
Yeah. I had never heard of that. If it did have just 2-wire like the earlier ones, I mean, it's possible. It's possible,
I would think that Ed would probably want to, like, if he's never going to use the coil split, he'd probably just he wouldn't need that, so we'd probably just be,
no,
just give me the 2 leads. That's all we need for the pickups, but
But as you can see, they did change. They did change some things. Like his is like the earlier one. So like when I said his has the ivory tuners, I mean I know that not the ivory ones, but later like the one that I had actually had like the pearl keys.
Okay.
Yours have that's ivory. To me, that's ivory. Those only the earlier ones had
ivory color.
Those
Yeah,
keys.
yeah. Like
those keys were not on the later production ones. So. Yeah, see, look at that special over there. That probably has chrome keys.
It's got chrome.
Yeah, because see, that's a flat top, and that only has a volume. There's no tone on the specials.
Nope.
But I mean, it's possible. I mean, if he's saying, although if we could find a screwdriver, I mean, it is possible. Like the earlier one could have been just 2 lead.
Might
sure. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know that. But
well, I mean,
you'll have to let.
I can holler at my son real quick and probably get a screwdriver down here, and we can find out here real quick.
Or you'll have to come back and as a cliffhanger to get people back over here.
No doubt, yeah. But I'm telling you because that's the reason why I sold the gold one, because this was the better sounding one, and then I got rid of the gold one, which I wish I'd have kept. But I'm almost swear I was like, well, they changed the pickups. That's why that one sounds different. So,
but. Guitar Addiction for Life. That's definitely a rare one, regardless, because it's an earlier, because of those keys.
Yeah.
Those keys give it away.
Yeah.
The color of those keys. But Michael, so you're saying that one sounded better than the other one. What amp were you using at the time?
5152. I bought one of those when they came out.
Nice.
The head and cab?
No, just the head. I had a 5150, the regular 5150, and then I bought a cab for it. And then when the 2 come out, which I've still got, I played the 2 just exclusively ever since after that, because it just had the foot switchable crunch channel, But when the 2 come out, but I was playing it through that, and I could hear a difference in the sound. This one was just. It's been too long ago now, but this one just to my ear sounded better. So what the actual differences was, I can't remember, but this one sounded better. It needs a good cleaning.
Hey, Michael B.
Michael B. I don't clean my guitars. Eddie never cleaned his guitars.
I don't clean mine either. He gets mad at me. Like if I brought it to the tech or, let someone play it there, it's all, that SG is crusty.
But I love it. 15, 16 years ago, I actually did kind of wipe the grime off the fretboard, because it was nasty. Because this, I played this one, the first band I was in, at home and all that. This thing here went everywhere with me. So
cool.
It's surprised. It's probably the case still looks brand new, because it drove 2 hours down in Tennessee in the back of a truck. So.
So was that the one you bought after the Axis? Or
yeah. I bought this one right like I said, I was seeing those videos and realized he was coming out with one, and then a little music center close to home had one. I knew one of the guys that worked there, and he said, "Yeah, we got one." So I went ahead and bought, paid for it over the phone, then called the house. I had my sister. I was like, told her where the music center was. I said, "Go get it now. Go get it." Mom wasn't too happy, but I got it.
Browse. Yes, we're giving this away tonight at the end of the show. So #win. We got 29 entries. That's pretty good. We got 61 watching live.
Nice.
Very cool. And John Beale, look at this. John Beale is here.
I'm back. I really never left, but I'm happy to be here.
He's never going to leave me.
I know. I'm here for you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Yeah, my wife says, she sends me a message, prison with a question mark. Does look like I'm in prison. I'll get these walls decorated at some point.
You should be in the striped pajamas, man.
Right? Yeah. I should stripe the walls. That's what I got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this style, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's my one and only. I built this a few years ago. Needs some work, but it's great. It's good. Good for decoration anyway. Except you can't see it. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
This one is the 02. We searched this one right after Eddie passed. My brother-in-law called me, and he was in a pawn shop. He said it was sitting in the corner, turned around backwards. All you saw was the back of it, but he knew what it was, because he's in the music too, and got it for like $650, I think it was. He's like, well, I said, I'll give you money back for it. He's like, well, I was like, I'll give you money back for it. So, but. Because I didn't know, because a friend of mine had one of these. It must have been a little bit later model, because this is still, I think, a USA model. We searched and found that these were still made in USA before they went to, I can't remember now where they went
Korea.
to. I said it. Korea, yeah. They changed.
They called them the EXP,
okay.
I believe, and they're made in Korea, and they're flat top.
Yeah.
As well.
But this one, look at here. My son is watching. Look at here.
There you go. We're gonna find out.
But a friend of mine had one of these. It must have been a later model because this one still has it almost like a Goda type Peavey Floyd. It's kind of like
Licensed, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what my black one has. But he had a green like this, but it was a thicker bass, almost like the Floyd Rose 2 style. It was a thicker bass tremolo on it. I can't remember if it said something on it too, but this one still had a tremolo like my 96 black one.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like more like an actual real Floyd, kind of Goda looking, But
Is that a Floyd licensed or is it a PV? PV exclusive. I mean, is it made by Peavey?
It's a Peavey.
Peavey.
Okay.
Peavey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks a little different than the Floyd's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says Peavey on the top, and then it says licensed by Floyd Rose.
Right okay, so they did get. Okay, yeah. So it's a license.
Okay. This one, this one is patent pending.
Nice.
But like I said, it wasn't until years after I found out about the actual patent.
Those necks are pretty thick, huh?
Yeah.
Those necks look.
This one actually feels close to that one. I had one of the. It was the painted. It was like a purplish Wolfgang special they come out with when they flat top. It was like a purple color, and it might have been Korean when they went to them or whatever. But that neck on it was like fat. It was like way different than this black one, or this one is closer to that one. It's kind of, like the asymmetrical, almost kind of like, like the Ernie ball, I guess, similar. But that special, that one, I sold it, but it had like a fat neck on it. But this one here, I mean, the fretboard ain't even dirty. I guess the guy had a piece of tape on it saying what it was. It might have been somebody's collection. It still had the plastic fretboard cover. It's got the piece of the inspection paper with the real, with the right serial number and everything. All the case candy with this one too. So
wow, man, I have a guitar. I have a guitar that same color, but my fretboard is like really dirty, man. Here's mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Here's mine, and there's my neck is pretty nasty.
See, I love that. That don't bother me none whatsoever.
No, me neither.
But there you go. This is the one you should have got, man. When you ordered,
I know.
This is what you should have had, man.
As they say, hindsight's always 20/20.
I hope you paid the Axis price, not the EH price.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think it was like 50. What were they, like 1,500 at that point in time? So
brand new.
Yeah,
they were 1,750. This was 1,750.
Okay. So the Axis was cheaper. Okay, I think
the Axis was cheap.
15.
The Axis was cheaper, but man, I remember back in 1993, 94, when you could walk into out here we have Guitar Center. You could walk into a Guitar Center, and they would have every color on the wall of these things.
No way.
Wow.
They'd have the green, the pink, the purple, the blue, this one. Because, Eddie played this one, so I had to have this one. This color at least.
Yeah.
Right. That was the Pound Cake one, right? Basically. Was that the one you had in the Pound Cake video?
Yes. Pound Cake.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah, that was his the live right here, right now tour. Yeah, that was his baby all through those years right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one that has this 5150 stickers on under the bridge, like the 51. That's the one he put the 5150 on, ain't it?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Mine just has what's left of a 5. Because I took them off at one point. I just left that. I like my stuff being a little different.
Exactly. Exactly.
Gives a little bit of character.
Yep.
Nice.
But speaking of like right here, right now tour, like what you said you saw them, you first saw them in
91.
When did you first? 91.
They was on the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge tour.
Right.
91. So that was with Alice in Chains opening.
Or Baby Animals.
Right? Baby Animals. That's what it was.
Well, then that was 92, I think.
Okay.
I saw them in 91 and in 92. Same tour. Alice in Chains, the first time, and then Baby Animals the second time.
Okay, it was Baby Animals. I remember that name.
I saw him with Alice in Chains.
Sweet.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. So did you see them every tour after that?
No, I saw that tour. I wasn't a real big concert goer. It wasn't here till later years. A friend of mine was like, "Hey, dude, let's go." And then we seen them. What was it when they? Was it 14 when they come around with Roth?
15. Well, 07, 08, 12, and 15.
All right, 15. I seen them in 15 when they come around with David Lee Roth. I seen them in 91 and then 15. So
basically the farewell tour.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So
those are good tours. I didn't see them on the later Roth tours, but I did see what did I see? 91, 93, 90, 95.
Cool.
Wow. So you only saw them in 91 and then in 15?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw them 88, 91, 92, 93, like 4 times. Because I live out here in San Francisco Bay Area. So Sammy lives here. So when they play here, it's a party. They play several nights in a row. Sammy's like, it's great to be home. Everybody goes crazy, you know. I saw them every tour except not 04. I saw them in 04. 98. I didn't get to see them in 98 because I was on tour myself at the time. So I didn't get to see them that year. But every other year.
Gary, right? Van Halen 3, right?
Yeah. I didn't get to see them with Gary Sharon.
Oh, yeah. I watched the MTV aired concert of that.
Australia, I think it was.
Yeah.
Live at the 10 spot.
Eddie was on, you know, he was.
Oh, and they were playing the deep cuts too. I mean, they were playing Main Street and a lot of the earlier Roth stuff that we didn't get to see because it was all Sammy for the longest time. You know,
that's what I'm kind of jealous of my brother-in-law because he said we were just talking about it last weekend. He seen him in. It was either
Thank you, Guitar Breakdown.
late 70s or early 80s. He seen him like 2 or 3 years in a row. You know. Because he said, I'll never forget seeing David Lee Roth and them big old puffy, like leg warmer things jumping off the drum riser. He said, I will never forget that as long as I live. I'm like, oh God.
If he was wearing the puffy leg warmer, it was 80. I'm pretty sure that was the only time he wore the puffy.
That would have been 80.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he seen him then. I mean, he seen him. He was there. I was like, gosh.
Whoa. That's 80. That's back when Eddie's main guitar for a while was the Star.
That's right.
You know the Star, the black and white.
On the 80 tour, yeah, he played the Star and the Frankenstein, yeah.
And the Les Paul for
Cradle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Here we go. Let's see how many. This is really getting nerdy. We love it though. This is cool.
Oh yeah.
Now, what's that Soldano head you have there too? Is that?
It's an
Avenger.
Avenger. Okay. It's just a single channel. It's a no effects loop, single channel. I think it's the lead channel of a SLO is what it actually is. But a friend of mine had it and I got it off of him.
Nice. And that weren't they that was his kind of his favorite head after the Marshall was retired, right?
Yep. Yeah, because I always heard. Excuse me.
No,
yeah.
I always heard, that the 5150, the original Peavey 5150, was kind of modeled after, the Soldano. But I'm telling you, after you play a Soldano and then you play the Peavey, you can hear the similarities in between the two. It's there. Because I'd never been around a Soldano, so when I got that one.
Well, one of my favorite Eddie tones was when they played the opening of Cabo Wabo.
Yes,
the club back in '90. MTV had a Viva Van Halen Saturday thing, which I remember thinking, man, I hope this thing's live, and it wasn't. It was recorded and stuff. But when they show those clips of them playing, he's playing the Soldano. I love that tone. Yeah. I mean, it was just awesome.
That era, the tone that he had in that era, the
whole battle
between OU 812 and Carnal Knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great.
The balance tone. I thought, I always liked that. It was just so big. The opening of the Balance album. Seventh Seal. I mean, when it kicks in, I was like, my God, it just sounds like it's a mile wide.
Was that the 5152, or was that he's still using the 5150 original?
Was it? What? I don't remember.
Let me think. He might have been using the originals and then switching to the twos, and then later on in the Balance tour, that's when they introduced the combos. And so he actually, for a while, he would have stacks of the combos on stage, and he would use the combo for the clean. Although we all know he's not using any of those amps on stage. Only maybe the first tour, maybe his actual amp was on stage at the side of the stage.
Yeah.
But everything after that, it's all just for show.
Right.
All the amps, they're all just dummy. They just light up. They're not actually, his actual amps are actually side of the stage, actually being worked in real time. Right.
Oh.
But yeah. So anyways, during Balance, he would have like, and you can look it up. There's like regular, stacks, and then literally stacks of combo of 212s. And then what he was saying was he would switch to the combo for the clean, which he was probably doing, backstage anyway.
Yeah.
But that was one of the big thing about the combo was it had a real clean channel to it because Michael, if you remember, I have the original 5150. I still have it. What they call the block logo. I still have it.
Yeah.
The clean channel is it's not really clean.
Yeah. No.
Nope. So that was the thing about the combos was it actually had a sparkling clean channel and reverb. And the dirty channel was just as dirty. Yeah. And it didn't break your back. It was great.
Yeah. But that's what I like about the two when they come out with it. Was the switchable. I mean, it was two EQs and then the switchable crunch. And I think it had didn't these have like a little bit redesigned clean? It's a little bit clean than the original, 5150.
Probably.
The two did. I think they redesigned it a little bit.
They probably do. I'm thinking maybe the combos were 5152s. Maybe. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But
you guys know more about the amps than I do. I was never so much on the amps. It was the guitars mostly.
Not to interrupt, but I was wrong.
Oh
no!
I was wrong. These are 4-wire. I see the two.
All right.
Two pulled back there and taped together.
Well, maybe there's some twos out there. Who knows?
Is that Dracula?
I take it
you're a horror movie fan?
Gonna say, yeah.
Are you into like Dracula? We saw the reflection of the posters on the other side of your wall there. Are you into?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a horror freak. Yeah, Karloff, the American Werewolf in London. Mummy.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Is that an album behind you? Is that the soundtrack? Under the Frankenstein?
No.
Behind the Metallica
next to the Funko.
Next to the
Funko. Oh no, that's American Werewolf.
That's Fright Night.
Oh, okay.
That's Werewolf in London.
Yeah, that's the NECA werewolf figure.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm building it's out up in the garage. I'm putting together a American Werewolf in London guitar also.
Cool.
Oh.
I got them hanging. I got like Frankenstein with the NECA figure, a mummy with the NECA figure, and then I have American Werewolf in London with the NECA figure hanging up. I got a little horror wall over here to the side.
Get it all. Creep show. And those
yeah. My sister and brother-in-law picked them up. I hooked up with a guy out there in California, Insane Skins. John is his name, and he prints. It's a decal. It's like a skin. You stick it. You squeeze it out on there, and you take a heat gun to it, and almost like just conforms right to the roundovers. And then he sends them to me with no clear film over them, and I just take them over and clear them. And smoke around the edges with black, so it kind of looks like a paint. You don't see the edge of the decal. But
let me show some of your Instagram posts.
Okay.
Did you do this one? Because you guys, he doesn't just do he's just not just the Van Halen stuff. Is this one of your guitars too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got
Look at
That's one
that.
of the skins that he did. Yeah, that's
Oh,
on his
cool.
page. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
You just put the. I
Look at
mean, it's
that.
cool. I mean, and it don't look like, it don't look like a decal. I mean, his resolution is like, ridiculous. I mean, it looks
Mhm.
like paint. But I got that one off of him, and then he did a mummy, and I got a mummy off of him, and then he designed. I got him to do an Exorcist one that I sent to a friend
Cool.
out there in California, and
Look at this. You did this one too?
yep,
Look at that. You got a green. That's Mom, right?
yeah,
George Lynch.
Cool.
yep. That one was actually a friend of mine. He lives down in Chattanooga. Christopher Woods on here. He was making a program, and I was building them at the time, and that's how we got to be friends, was through those types of guitars. And he had like 2 or 3 like experimental bodies that was like straight out of the CNC, and he sent me a couple, and I like finished dremeling it all out and finished it out and painted it like that.
Is that another mom behind it? Up on the.
Yeah, in that picture, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it down here.
Oh, man.
Wow, 2 moms.
And those amps, man, you got a nice collection.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is one that I did from. I mean, I built this one from. Yeah, that's the same one there. Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, John, look at this. He has one. Look at this.
Oh, cool. Did you carve? You didn't carve it. Did you carve that?
Halloween edition.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's a
That's
custom
beautiful.
Pry pickup.
Wow.
Sean at Pry was doing these back during last Halloween.
The
And
Jason.
every time we post,
No. Yeah, that's
Michael Myers.
Leatherface. Mike Myers. Oh yeah.
Michael Myers. Yeah.
My horror movies that well.
But yeah, it just starts out
That's
as
beautiful. Cool.
a block of wood, and cut it out and router it, and then start with a Dremel.
Wow.
But
that's a beautiful work of art right there. I mean,
thank you.
That's beyond like the mom. That's really cool.
Well, that's what I try. I mean, like you was saying about your Van Halen, just kind of personalize it, make it your own a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was in the beginning. I was just wanting to see if I could build one, but then it got to the point of just how far can we push this thing? Just how far.
Yeah.
How, different colors. Like I said, I got one that I did. This one with the pumpkin. I got one over here. I did a hockey skull. And then like an ML body one. I put a sustainer.
Let's see the neck. I mean, the headstock. What you got? Like the raised the. That's cool. Wow. Piper Customs. Careful with that. You might cut yourself.
Yeah. I kind of like the sawtooth.
Cut down a tree with that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I like
the sawtooth headstocks.
Wow. Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, I've got a couple of friends that build necks. I've got one. He does.
He just keeps going.
Yeah. Yep.
That's like a mom. That's a mom ML.
ML. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's an ML. How do you pronounce that?
Mom ML.
Mom. That's a mom. That's the mom. Thank you, John Beale. Look at that. So what's this piece right here?
I know. I'm looking at that.
Oh, dang, dude.
Look I built that one for that friend of mine out there in California, Uncle Sasquatch here on Instagram. He loves the Rhodes bodies, and he'd always joke around and say, "When you gonna build a V? When you gonna build a V?" So I secretly designed one, and we sent it to him. Like he knew nothing about it. A friend of mine managed to message him and get his PO box. Like, we're going to just send you a little gift.
Oh wow,
that guitar right there. Yeah, we sent that to him.
Wow, and you did that with like just a Dremel, like you just carved it out. Wow,
router.
That's
just basic
talented,
hand tools.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
I love that.
That was another custom Pry pickup on that one too. He put the Sasquatch. That was Sasquatch's logo on that V. It's a Sasquatch dragging a V, or dragging a V body, holding a bottle of whiskey or something. He put it on the pickup. I don't know how he does it, but he can print them out. So
Cheers, Cheech. Nice to see you too. Cool.
Thank you, Cheech. Yeah, John Beale. We miss John Beale.
Oh, thanks. I can feel the love.
Dude, you got some amazing, just amazing stuff.
Custom, man. That's like, wow. The paint job, all of it. So Michael, are you in a band? I mean, have you been playing for, how many years have you been playing guitar? Did we lose him? Frozen?
Michael,
Michael, are you there?
we were actually having some internet connections before we started, so maybe that happened.
Well, he's got a great collection. He's got a bunch of cool gear out there.
Hey, I think you froze, or you're just sitting real still.
He's probably still talking to us.
We're probably frozen to him.
That's right.
I wonder what we look like.
He'll be back.
There you go. Okay.
Hope he knows what to do. Come back.
Click the link and jump back.
Wow, that's some extreme. How many of the moms did he make? I mean, 4 or 5 moms, and I don't
know
his stripes. Yeah.
If you guys want to follow him on Instagram, That's his handle.
Piper Customs.
Piper MCH03.
Is Piper Customs his auto body shop, or that's what he's for his auto body guitar builder? Okay, yeah. So maybe it's like he does cars and he does guitars. Cars and guitars. Nice.
That's right. We asked him the wrong question. Oh no, he's back. There you are.
Hey, I was like, what in the world? They said move closer to the router, so I come upstairs.
Oh,
okay.
Were we frozen with weird faces?
Did we freeze on you, Michael?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Can you hear us? Maybe you can't hear us.
All right.
That fan is slowing down.
We can hear you, Michael. I don't know. Put your earbuds in. Cool. Well, anyway, yeah. That's quite a collection. He's got some really cool stuff there, man.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. Michael Piper. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like his connection is timing out. And I know John Beale, you're on a schedule.
My connection's going to be timing out too, but I can hang out for a few more minutes, definitely.
Okay. So let's do the giveaway.
Yeah, definitely. Cool.
Let's do the giveaway. Oh, I think he's back. Hey.
All right. Okay, I will not.
Now you can hear us.
Okay. I'm gonna stand right here.
I know.
So you look like Michael Myers.
Man, dude. Well, let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. You guys, last chance. We got 65 people sitting here. You guys, #win, hashtag or #, whatever you want to call it. We're giving away Van Halen 1 on vinyl right now. We'll go ahead and do it. John Beale just entered.
I used to have a vinyl copy years ago. I think my mom sold all my records years ago.
Oh man. Man, I still have all of mine. I got boxes full of them. So we're doing giveaways here on the shows, Tuesdays and Fridays, sometimes Saturday. Make sure you guys tune into the shows.
Click subscribe, click the like button.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yes,
Johnny's always got good content.
Thank you, man. 41 entries tonight.
Come on,
Go
people.
ahead.
Get a few more. Let's get 50. Come on, maybe. We're asking too much.
Well, can we get 42? See, once you say like one number up, then it'll jump.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It'll jump up.
Jump.
So,
like Eddie jumps.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready? Hey, there's Laz. Music Therapy Laz is here. He's all the way in, I think he's in Germany or something right now. He's hanging out. He's having a great time. So, all right. You guys ready? You guys ready? Here we go. Here is the spin for Van Halen, the debut on vinyl, and the winner is...
Who could it be? Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones. Yeah.
Michael,
that's kind
do you remember the
inside
Unleashed?
joke.
Do you ever watch the Unleashed documentary they had back in the what was that, 86 or so? They had the MTV documentary called Unleashed, where it was like kind of the introduction of the new Sammy era. That's one of the things that we were quoting from. Yeah.
Oh,
Unleashed. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure it's just if you're a fan. If you're a fan, you've seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool stuff. Congratulations, Eddie Jones. What is it? Jonas?
Eddie Jones. Congratulations, man. So all you got to do is send me a text message to this number right here. 415-952-3263, and I will get that out. And yeah, congratulations, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody for watching.
Yeah, thank you,
Eddie Jones, VH Vinyl. VH. There we go. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, Michael, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you.
Great collection, man. I'm going to definitely follow you. I want to see some more of those guitars and.
Okay.
More
give me a follow on here. Yeah.
Definitely. Cool, man.
Yeah. You guys definitely give him a follow. Let me get your account again. There you are, you guys. If you're on Instagram, you can follow him.
Piper MCH03.
Piper MCH03. That's his Instagram handle.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a follow. Mine's Johnny Beane.
I'm not on.
And EVH Gear Live. That's how we met.
Yes.
That's how we met. John Beale, you got to get on Instagram. Instagram is happening.
Is it really? Yeah, someday.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, that was the thing with Instagram. I mean, like, building the guitars and stuff is like Facebook was like just your friends. And then if they happen to share it. But Instagram, you put that hashtag and I mean, it's out there for everybody. It's not just, immediate people,
right.
That was my thing. This my son kind of turned me on Instagram. He's like, you need to get on Instagram. I'm like, I don't know.
That's the way I feel now. It's something.
Yeah. But
I don't really do the social media that much. But yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Well,
thank you.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Thank you, Michael.
Wish we could have went over the 5150 just a little bit, but maybe next time.
Come back, man. Dude, I do this show every Tuesday.
Okay.
If you're around, come back next Tuesday, show off the 5150.
We'll do it.
Cool.
You guys.
Out again.
Stay tuned.
Yes. Right on.
I'll send us down another rabbit hole only to find out I was wrong and it was 4 wires.
That's all right. We do that all the time. I'm always wrong. I'll admit it.
There's nothing better than a Van Halen rabbit hole, man.
Oh, I
What are you
agree.
talking about?
I agree.
I know. Next thing you know, it's 1,
amazing.
2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You got to be up at 6 to go to work. You know.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. Yeah. So hey, so Michael, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on right here. We're gonna
Okay.
say goodbye. Thank you everybody for watching us. Thank you so much to our channel members here on Johnny Beane TV here on YouTube. There we go. Thank you so much, channel members. Again, if you'd like to become a channel member, click the join button right below the 37 thumbs ups. Thank you again, man. Make sure to smash that thumbs up as well. And we'll see you guys Friday with Matt Blackett. You guys might know him from Guitar Player Magazine. He's currently with Evertune. We'll be talking Evertune. And really quickly, we're taking a quick call. Hey, who's this? Oh, it went to voicemail. Oh, crap. Okay. All right. Yeah. So join us with Matt Blackett. He's got some great stories. He's done a lot of great interviews, a lot of amazing musicians you guys all know and love. And that's Friday. And then is it 2 Fridays? 2 Fridays or no, a week from Friday. Radio legend Phil Hendry will be here. I don't know if you guys, Michael, do you know who Phil Hendry is?
No.
Phil,
radio legend.
I don't think I do.
He's your buddy, right? You've been on his show.
He's a friend of mine. Yeah. He's huge in the world of radio. Did you ever see the movie Team America?
Yeah.
Did you ever see Team America? He was the voice of the computer.
Oh, no way.
Movie. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's done a lot of cartoon voices. He's on Rick and Morty. He does the principal, I think, in Rick and Morty. He does he's been in a lot of movies, TV shows. Anyway, he's a good friend of mine, and he'll be with us Friday, a week from Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So got to start promoting now.
Yes.
So that'll be an amazing show. You guys you don't want to miss that.
Nice.
I'll be there.
All right. So we'll see everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Johnny Beane. All right. Don't hang up, Michael. Don't hang up.
Okay.
Johnny Beane TV. Have a good night, everybody.
See y'all.
Bye-bye.
See you guys. See you.